Hi, I'm Meredith Lawrence. Welcome to the Fretz Kitchen. Today we're here with Chef Erik Berlin. Erik, hello.
How you doing? Pleasure to meet you.
You too. And you have a cooking show here in Maryland.
Absolutely.
And it's broadcast at where?
It's on public access all over Maryland.
Okay.
And it is a cooking show. It's called Cooking with Egg. My nickname is Egg. That's what all my friends call me, so you can call me that too.
All right. So we're friends.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what it is, it's a cooking show for young people between the ages of about 16 and 25. And I saw in the market that there was nothing for teaching young people how to make great food for very little time, money, and space. So I made the show myself. I'm the producer and the host. And we make awesome food. We travel all over Maryland. We talk to bands. But my passion is gourmet food.
Okay.
And I teach gourmet food at Anne Arundel Community College. We actually teach in this studio. And I've picked an awesome, awesome recipe today, which is a fried mozzarella. And we're going to serve it over some mesclun greens. We're going to make a nice pomegranate vinaigrette. It's going to be awesome.
Excellent. Well, where do we start?
We start with some tomatoes.
All right. And what do you have there? What kind of tomato?
This is an Israeli tomato. It is not the most expensive tomato. It's not the cheapest tomato. It's right in the middle. And as you see, they're nice and ripe. They have great size. They have great flavor. They're very sweet. In this, we're going to cut the tomatoes. We're going to empty the seeds out, so we want the structure of the tomato to stay together.
So we need a good, large tomato that has a lot of body to it. Okay.
Absolutely.
And we could use smaller ones if we wanted to.
We could.
But here we're going to use the large.
If you wanted to make an appetizer out of this, you could use Roma tomatoes.
Great.
It would be fantastic.
Great. Cherry tomatoes would be a little bit challenging, wouldn't it?
It would.
Okay.
Too small, too small. So what we're going to do is, if you want to get that large bowl over there.
Okay.
Large glass bowl. We are going to cut our tomatoes. When we cut, we like to have a paper towel underneath here, wet, holds our cutting board.
Okay.
We also like to fold our fingers under. We have a nice sharp knife. So we're going to slice down. We're going to slice about half-inch pieces.
Okay.
And we'll get about 3 out of a tomato. Just empty the seeds right into the sink. It's a lot of fun. I'll help you out.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put cheese, a mixture of provolone and mozzarella, into these holes. We're going to bread these and then fry them.
So they're like fried tomatoes.
Absolutely.
With a little extra added in.
With a little special treat.
Excellent.
And what happens is the cheese oozes out as you eat it, and it's just absolutely delicious. We have some balsamic vinaigrette. This is Italian balsamic vinaigrette. It has great flavor. It costs a couple extra dollars than the other stuff does, but that's okay because quality products, quality food all the time. So we're just going to marinate these.
In a straight balsamic.
Straight balsamic, and you can move those around. And what this does, it imparts some flavor into the tomatoes. So you're going to get that sweet, and then you're going to get that tangy.
Well, the nice thing about balsamic is that it is sweet, so that's going to bring out the sweetness too of the tomatoes. It's going to be all sweet and acid.
Awesome. We can set this aside if you just want to set it right over there. The next thing we have to do is, if you want to hand me that second glass bowl, we can add some cheese. So this is a mixture right here of some dry mozzarella, and then we put some provolone in it. The provolone's a little wetter, has a little more moisture to it.
Okay.
It also has a different, I would say, the cheese has a full flavor to it. So mozzarella takes one side of the spectrum of the flavor, and then the provolone takes the other side.
Okay.
So you get a difference in flavor.
So could you put other cheeses in there if you wanted to?
You could, but I've only experimented with these. This is just some shredded Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
And I like the shredded kind. This is not the powder. This is high quality Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to take a drop of white wine. That's about a tablespoon of white wine. Okay. Not too much. Now what this is going to do is going to help the cheese. You can keep on mixing.
Do you want me to squeeze it though?
No, just mix it up. What it's going to help do is hold the cheese together. It's also going to add a nice cheese flavor. I mean, a nice wine flavor into the cheese, kind of like that fondue thing.
Right.
Very nice. Now what we do is you can have. I'll do this one, and you can have this one.
Thank you. And we're going to stuff these. We're going to stuff the holes that we've actually made by taking out the seeds.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we just take a little handful of cheese, we just shove it right in the hole.
Now, are we putting it in there so it's really tight?
Yes.
All right.
Because we don't want it to fall out of the other side.
Stuffing it full, okay.
And now this gets tedious after a while. I've made these for about 50 people, and that's a whole day's worth of work right there.
I guess so.